Live? Are we live? We're live! Hey guys! Welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit something different, and we're going to be streaming virtual pets on the internet. So, we're going to have a bit of a chill and cozy time today, and chat a wee bit as well. So for today we're going to be playing 4 different games, because I'm really addicted to these. We're going to be playing Flight Rising, which, let me show off just for a second, is a dragon simulation game where you have dragons, you can battle them, you can breed them, you can do all kinds of things with your dragons. And we're going to be playing a bit of Poke Farm Q, which is a Pokemon fan game. Let me see if I can show off one of my Pokemon just as an example. I've been trying to get shiny Yampers lately. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but let me zoom in just a tad more. Here we go. Here's a Yamper. I don't think that actually made it bigger. Anyway, then we're also going to be playing Lorwolf, which is a wolf simulation. Let's see, I've got a bunch of wolves over here. This is my pack leader, Miss Pekin. She's wearing a dress, because you can dress up your pets in most of these games. Anyway, then we're also going to be playing Xanje, which is having a Pride Month event going on right now. Looks great, says Carl Wiggett. Hey friend, should I call you Carl? I'm used to calling you other names, but should I call you Carl here? Anyway, hi friend. Yes, like I said, we're going to be playing, well, first of all, okay, hold on, I'm getting distracted already. In Xanje, there's a garden feature where you can plant and harvest berries and stuff, and we're going to harvest some pride fruits, which are actually a currency for the ongoing Pride event, the Pride Month event. You're fine with anything? Okay, I'll just call you Carl then. Anyway, let's harvest all of our pride fruits. Let's see, how many are we going to get? We're getting a lot. I think I planted like 100 and we're getting like, sometimes we're getting 1 back, sometimes we're getting 3 back, sometimes we're getting 15 back. So anyway, we got a bunch of pride fruits, and I don't think we're gonna plant anymore for now, because I think they take like 12 hours to grow, and then you need also, they'll rot if you don't harvest them right away. So with that in mind, I'm not gonna plant anymore yet, because they'll finish growing at like 1 AM my time. Yeah, so we'll leave that for later so that they don't rot before I'm able to harvest them. Anyway, Xanje, let me get a sip of soda real quick. Oh, hi, a pastel striped ferret. You guys can't see this because it opens in a new window, which is really hard for me to capture on OBS. But we are battling the pastel striped ferret. We just bonk it a little bit. We just whip it with our feet a little bit or something. And now we have that ferret. So let me refresh the page, and you can see now we have this pastel striped ferret that showed up. It's very small. I think it'll get bigger if we level it up by feeding it berries. So let's feed it like, what kind of berries are we gonna feed it? It's misty berries. These are the kind that I usually grow for leveling up pets. So now it's bigger and you guys can see it better. I can zoom in. But a lot of these sites are older and they don't have very mobile friendly layouts. So like I'll zoom in and the page just gets all like smushed up. Actually, Xanje isn't that bad. We'll stay this zoomed in on Xanje, but like Flight Rising, for example, very mobile unfriendly. If I zoom in, we just only see this corner, right? So I have to kind of find a balance between something that you guys can see and something that I can see, you know? Alright. Oh, hold on just a second. I'm drinking soda and it's making me all burpy. Anyway, so your dragons have these little mini pets. Do I call them mini pets these days? Basically they're pets for your pets. Pets for your virtual pets. And we're going through and playing with each of them, each of the familiars that is assigned to our dragons, and we get free money from it. And when we level up our pets, like, affection level for us, we'll get chests that we can open that will give us loot. Like, for example, we just maxed out this pet's level. We got, it won't tell me what it's called, but it's just like a golden treasure chest. We'll go ahead and put a different familiar on this dragon so that we can continue bonding, increasing our affection levels with familiars with that dragon. And basically there's just like a bunch of tasks that we have to— oh, we got another chest, yeah. There's just a bunch of like daily tasks that I have to go through because a bunch of these games I haven't logged into yet today. So there's a lot of stuff like this where like once a day you can kind of do this thing, like basically for the familiars. Every familiar you can interact with once a day. So like if we go back to the previous Dragon's Familiar, we can't bond with it anymore. We'll be able to do that again tomorrow. But pretty much, like, you just get, like, you just want to do that once a day to get, like, your free money and chests and stuff. So actually, why don't we go ahead and open a chest on stream? I'm trying to save up chests so that, I can do just, like, a chest opening and dragon egg hatching stream, but we're not doing that today. I do, however, want to demonstrate what kind of loot is inside the chest. So let's see, we'll open a single rusted treasure chest. We got, I'll go ahead and zoom in here, we got 700 treasure, which is just standard currency. We got 2 fennec masks, which is like, is it, either you can sell it for money or you can use it in crafting, I'm not sure. A sharpened scythe, and cheerful bird toys, which is, those are the same things, they're just crafting materials essentially. So there we go. So that's the kind of thing that you can get in treasure chests in this game, basically. There's a bunch of other daily stuff, like assorted tasks that I want to do. One of which is we'll go to this, this is just like a standard once a day task that you just click the button, you get a free item. We got something kind of worthless, but for this game's 10th anniversary, they recently remade the achievement system to where there's like daily achievements that you can do. So let me zoom back out. Or actually this is a weekly that I wanted to finish. So we have a weekly task to collect 3 items from that daily that we just did. Oh wait, hold on, what's happening to my VTuber model? She looks okay now. Anyway, so we have to collect 3 items total from that daily, so basically we just check in 3 times, like 3 days out of the week. And we go ahead and claim 100 treasure and 5 of these pursuit points is what they're called. So we'll go ahead and collect our pursuit points, and that's filling up this little golden bar here, and once it hits certain milestones, we'll be awarded, what are they called? What are these coins called? I don't know. They're called tokens, achievement tokens or something like that, and you can spend those in a special shop. So like, for example, let's go ahead and go to that special shop. It's called the Acclaimed Achievements Association, because this game has a serious thing for alliteration. And we can buy various things, like we can buy unique familiars, we could buy, let's go ahead and buy this scene, the lily pad pool scene. So that took 50, what are these called again? Tokens, achievement tokens. And anyway, so we'll go ahead to our dragons and we'll apply that to a dragon. Let's apply it to Lottie. I love Lottie. She's one of my favorite dragons. Carl says, many different currencies on Flight Rising then? There's not too many different ones. Let me get a sip of soda. First let's apply the scene to our dragon. So we just bought this lily pad pool scene, and now when we look at her page, she's got this lily pad pool background, and we can see, isn't this cool? Isn't this nice? So she's in a lily pad pool background type thing. Yeah. So, funnily enough, I believe I also have a daily pursuit to, apply a scene to one of my dragons, which I did, so... Oh god, we got another pastel striped ferret in the background. Hold on. Hold on, we gotta get it. We gotta get the pastel striped ferret. I'll go over in just a second. I'll go over the different currencies that Flight Rising has. It doesn't have too many. Oh, hold on. I missed the attack on the pastel striped ferret. There we go, we got it. Let's take a peek at it. This is it right here. This little yellow and blue guy. Anyway, so the different currencies on Flight Rising are primarily, treasure is the standard currency, gems are the premium currency, which you can get pretty easily for free, and then now there's, now there's just that third one that we earned earlier, the achievement tokens. I think that's the only other currency that's in the game, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's mainly just those two, and then now they've introduced achievement tokens. There's a lot of various things you can do on Flight Rising. Like there's this mini game that we're doing right now, where basically, you can stick an item in the cauldron and turn it into a crafting material, essentially. So I just stuck a food item in here, and 30 minutes from now, it'll turn into crafting material, and we can go, and we can't do this at the same time that we're breaking down the thing into a crafting material, but we can at least take a peek at the recipes we could get. We could, make, like, skins for our dragon. Wait, no? Hold on. Oh, we can make genes for our dragons, which are just like, they change the appearance of your dragon, like they're patterns for your dragons, basically. We could also, I think, make eggs for a special dragon species. Where are those? Where are the bog eggs? Can I make them? I might not be high enough level. Ah, here it is. Yeah, my alchemy level isn't high enough, but you can make eggs for dragons, through this alchemy process. It's a special type of dragon. It's a special breed of dragon that you can only acquire by doing the alchemy like this, by the way. So, then another activity that was added relatively recently is, archaeology, which basically just like, it's kind of RNG based. You just like check in every once in a while and you'll uncover tiles in these little puzzle things. Last time, I checked in with this activity, I just had this little tile here, that I uncovered, and then we're going to use another tool to uncover the last tile in this puzzle. So that's going to take 10 minutes, and once it's uncovered we'll get a special item, which I'm guessing it's a unique familiar, but I'm not sure. I've never uncovered that one before. Let's see, what else is there to Flight Rising? Because Carl, I know you're fairly unfamiliar with Flight Rising. We can also, once a day, we can get the tools that we used in this feature. You can just grab them. Then there's also another feature where basically you can still bond with the familiars and get their treasure chests and massive like affection levels with them, even if you don't own them, which is good, because on Flight Rising there's a lot of familiars that are basically no longer exist, or like you'd have to pay the equivalent of like $3,000 in premium currency for this game to get them from another player because they're so valuable. You know, like stuff that was only given out for the Kickstarter of this game, which was like 10 years ago, you know, that kind of thing. So they're really valuable, and basically no one can get them anymore. You can still acquire like mastery levels with those familiars through this feature. Yeah, super limited edition familiars, yes. Honestly, a lot of virtual pet games these days, like if there is a Kickstarter for the game, most of them have limited edition stuff that you only get through the Kickstarter. And that's like, I don't know how I feel about that, you know, but also like, I get it. It's one way, it's definitely one way to get people to back your Kickstarter. But Flight Rising actually has tried another way to reintroduce those like super limited edition items back into the economy. Which is, they have a raffle now, which, oh hey, yeah, like this is a super old, familiar, for example, and 12 hours from now, the people who win this raffle, there's going to be 10 winners who get this familiar. There's going to be 25 winners of this familiar, that kind of thing. Yeah, I get that totally. But like, here, let's purchase some raffle tickets. We'll get like 10. That'll cost us a total of 5,000 treasure. I currently have about 100,000 on hand. I have much more in my bank, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and buy those raffle tickets. We probably won't win anything though. More soda, and then, oh wow, that's beautiful. This is a beautiful dragon. So one person gets to win this dragon, basically. And you can buy as many raffle tickets as you want. Obviously, the more you purchase, let's buy 10 more. The more you purchase, the better your chances of winning. But there's a lot of people in this game buying tickets for this raffle, so, you know, your chances of winning are pretty poor overall. You know, I mean, like I said, the more tickets I don't often enter the raffle, so I've never won, but, you know, my experience is obviously biased since I rarely enter it. Then this is another daily, basically 10 to 15 times a day, depending on if your dragons are well fed. You can do gathering, which is just like, you just gather meat, insects, fish, food for your dragons, and you'll like gain XP in that skill, which is like, yeah, it's just a daily, click a button, get a prize kind of thing, basically. But anyway, let us take a peek at Lorwolf, because since I've been talking about all of the dailies in Flight Rising, it's kind of making me want to talk about them in Lorwolf. So Lorwolf is very similar to Flight Rising, but it does things in a way that works better for me personally in a lot of areas. So, for example, we have companions on Lorwolf, which are, here, let me zoom in a bit. which are essentially just flight rising, like familiars from flight rising, right? They're called companions in Lorwolf. So every so often, we'll be able to... What's the cooldown on this? 2 hours. So for this companion, which is an uncommon rarity companion, every 2 hours we can play with it. And playing with it will increase the experience level of the companion, and it'll give us a prize. So we just got 322 pebbles for playing with this companion, and that's just a standard currency of Lorwolf. So... let us go ahead to our next wolf, and he's also got a companion. He's got a level 10 Bovius or whatever, which is level 10 is currently the max level in this game. So we'll go ahead and play with it. And we got stamina for the wolf who this companion corresponds to, and a snail, which is an edible food item for our wolves. And we can basically just go through and keep doing this. We got a crafting material from our turtle. But unlike Flight Rising, you don't actually have to do this. You don't have to go through every single wolf you own one at a time to interact with your companions. There is an NPC you can pay over here on the right, who you'll pay 100 pebbles per companion, and you'll play with all of your companions. Also, one interesting thing to note is that you can play with multiple companions, or like a single companion multiple times, I think, because like... Well, actually, let me check. Now I want to look at this. We're not going to use the NPC quite yet. Because I know I have some wolves who have duplicates of the same companion. So let me see. So these guys won't be duplicates. We do have several of these bears. So this is specifically the brown bear, right? We'll play with it. We'll get a snail from it, which is food. Let's see if I can find our next wolf who has a bear companion. A brown bear specifically. None of these guys have companions. Oh, I saw a duplicate of something else, but... Oh, here's one, here's one. Okay, so we'll use this owl as an example instead. So this owl, we'll play with it. We get about 800 pebbles and an item that can be sold. And let's see, did we already play with the other one? We might have... Yeah, we did. Okay. So basically, if it's a different copy of the same companion species, you can play with it multiple times, and they'll have separate cooldowns. But anyway, like I said, this NPC right here can play with all of your cooldowns who are... God, I can't talk. This NPC will play with all of your companions who are off cooldown at once, and you'll pay 100 pebbles each. So there we go. We'll do that, and look at all of the companion XP we got. Some of our wolves got XP, and we got a bunch of prizes for it. And this is generally worth it, in my opinion, because you don't have to, you don't have to go click, 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 click. You don't have to click on every single companion. And yes, if you're like short on money, the pebbles are the standard currency. So if you're short on money and you can't pay the NPC, you can just do it yourself. But it's not like required. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that repetitive clicking for me every single time, which I really like. But that's just like a small quality of life thing that this game has on Flight Racing. Let's go actually do some mini games. Do I want to do fishing? Yeah, I do. Hold on a second, I need soda. Okay, so we're gonna go fishing, and basically this is just a mini game where ripples will appear in the pool, and you'll click on them and you'll get fish or trash, which is actually pretty good because you can sell the trash or use it in crafting. But you'll get stuff like a stick. But that's more valuable than it sounds when I refer to it as trash. It's usable in crafting. Pearl says, love the fee for convenience though. Exactly. Like, you don't have to pay the fee, but you also don't have to click on every single companion individually. You know what I mean? You have your choice of which you want. So anyway, this is actually, I like this minigame. But it's really interesting that the Lorwolf devs actually gave a workaround for people who don't, like disabled people, like vision impaired people cannot do this minigame, right? Because they can't see the ripples, so they can't click on them, so they just couldn't fish at all. They couldn't do the fishing profession at all. But what the Lorwolf devs did was they added an NPC who you can pay pebbles to passively fish for you. And you can do that if you can't see. You can just use a screen reader, right? And it also gives you fishing experience. It's not as efficient. Like if you want to get as much fishing XP as possible, You want to do active fishing as well as the passive fishing, but it gives vision impaired people a way to participate in the fishing profession, which is really nice because there's actually a fairly large, I believe, a fairly large population of vision impaired people in the virtual pet site community because they're mostly like text-based games, you know what I mean? Most of which can be played pretty much completely with a screen reader, if necessary. So that's I'm pretty sure that's the case. And then, so basically we have a time limit on this minigame, so we just want to click on as many fish as we can. Currently, we're fishing level 28, and I'm shooting for, the next milestone is like fishing level 35, I think, is the next, like, where I unlock another fishing hole. Another pool to fish at. Oh, hold on. We got pets on Xanje. I just heard the little sound. You guys won't hear it, but here we go. Okay, we got a lot of pets. Yay! Anyway. So, there's a lot of various professions in this game. So for example, there's mining, which basically you spend your pet's stamina to go out into the mines, and you can see he's kind of moving over here. It's going to take him some time to move. Fortunately, we have a really high quality wheel for his minecart, so he's going pretty fast. And we'll come back here in a bit, because it's going to take him a while to get over to the furthest area, which we're currently at the furthest, we're going to the furthest mining area. Fairly far away. But the next thing I want to show off, so basically there's like an activity system which just gives you little goals that you can complete one at a time. So we're going to be exploring, because we have like 3 exploring related goals. So we currently have a team of 3 wolves and 2 companions. Your companions can join you in battle. And essentially I'm just leveling these guys up. And this is kind of a choose your own adventure style exploring system, where, you know, you'll hit explore and it'll give you a random encounter. Like here it says a few snails are slithering across the path. They see you and slither a little bit faster, and we'll just chase them, and now we got loot. We got 2 snails for our wolves to eat, and we got experience for everyone in the party. And you can see as we keep doing this, these little orange bars around the wolves are going down. Hold on, well, first of all, here's the battle system. It's an auto battle system, kind of like, you know, if anyone's familiar with Teamfight Tactics or auto chess, it's similar to that. Our wolves are really strong, and we've got 5 of them, so that bear was no match for us. But like I said, as we keep exploring, and we can skip the battles actually, we don't even have to wait for them. We'll get our prizes if we just refresh the page. We won't see what we get, because that's like the end, that screen only pops up at the end of battle, but we do get prizes. So like I was saying, our little orange bars are going down, and that is our wolf's stamina. However, I'm going to skip this cave real quick, but if we go ahead down to our wolf den, and we don't have to do this, there's like an auto feed button, but if we go to our wolf den, we have, you can see Sunshine has 70 out of 100 stamina. And it's not like mobile games where you have to wait or spend real money to increase your stamina bar again, right? We can look at all of this food I have. This is all food that I can use to increase the stamina bars on our wolves. So we'll fill up Sunshine with roly-polies, and now they can continue exploring. And let's see, if we want to go ahead and go back to this exploring region, and each region has different encounters. Again, Sunshine's exploring partners still need food, but we can just press this feed all button and it'll feed them whatever items we say we want them to eat. So like you can designate items as like, yeah, please do feed these to your wolves anytime, or no, I want to use those for cooking or whatever, so don't feed them to my wolves when they're hungry, you know? So you can basically just grind exploring like really fast game, and I do. I'm really used to all of the encounters that are in this area, so I just like click, 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 click. But it's really nice, again, not having to just like mash a button to battle. Like the auto battling system is really nice in my opinion. So anyway, we got an activity, we got 300 pebbles for that. And let me show off the cooking system, because I was talking about it earlier. So we have a few recipes that we completed earlier, but let me show you. Let's see, what are we gonna cook? There are like complex recipes that you can craft, but we can also just say, let's make some bacon out of this fatty meat. So we've got 24 pieces of fatty meat in our cooking pot. then we'll say start cooking, and this little lemur NPC will start cooking for us, and it's going to take some time. It'll take a while. Carl says, I really like that explore and battle system. Definitely going to give that a try. Yes, I love the systems in Lorwolf. I think it's really gracefully designed overall. Okay, now we're going to go to our farm, because you can also farm crops in this game. We'll harvest some walnuts, till the soil, which is going to take 10 seconds. Collect compost and water, which regenerate over time. And there's actually, so normally, over time, you have to compost and water your crops. However, there's an option to pay an NPC, which I have done. You have to pay them in food. So you give the NPCs like pumpkin pies or whatever, and for the next 12 hours they'll make sure your crops are taken care of, so you don't have to worry about them if you don't like have time to keep checking back on the site or whatever, which I think is really nice that this game has options like that. So we'll go ahead and plant again. We'll plant some corn, which grows really fast. It only takes 20 minutes to fully grow, whereas these peanuts that we planted take 3 hours. Okay, so let's check back on our miner. So he's over here mining, and you can see he's got quite a bit of ore already in his little minecart. He also wore out his minecart wheel, so if we want him to be able to travel quickly, we gotta equip a new one. He's also got a really fancy pickaxe equipped, and to get those, you have to get metal bars, and then you craft them. So let's go to the crafting system, and I'll show that off. Looks like I was crafting some wheels earlier, so we got some silver wheels. Let's make some mithril... do we want mithril wheels? Yeah, let's make some mithril wheels. So these are going to take 15 bone paste each, which you just make from breaking down bones in the crafting system. So like, I'll show that off. So we'll take 3 bones, make it into bone paste. That goes pretty quick. So we'll wait for that to complete. And like I said, I think we need 15 each for mithril wheels. 15 of this paste each, so that's like 45 bones. Wait, how many is it? Yeah, 45. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and make some mithril wheels. Let's see, they're down here. And that will take 3 mithril bars each, and like I said, 15 bone paste each. So we'll make 3 of these, and these go much more slowly, right? I'm not gonna wait for these ones to craft. Let's go ahead and see, what other tasks do we have? Oh yeah, hunting. I haven't showed off hunting yet. So hunting, we already had some hunts completed from earlier. So basically the way it works is, for this specific hunt, we want the total level of our party members to be at least 1. And we want them to have these red icons. So we want 3 of these red icons. So let me show this off. So your wolves have colored icons that are called synergies that basically describe what they can do in battle. And like I said, if you've ever played auto chess or teamfight tactics, these will probably be familiar to you. So we've got Strider over here, who's level 6, so we already have our level requirement filled out, and has 2 red and 1 green icons. So we need a total of 3 green icons. We could go ahead and send Strider by himself with the 2 red icons, but we would have an 83.3% chance of success, so that we would have a chance to fail the hunt. Or we could send him with this unnamed wolf, who also has red icons, and now we have a 100% chance of success. Your wolves do need to be fed to go on a hunt. They need to be fully fed. But then in 10 minutes, we'll have prizes. So just as an example, here's another hunt. We'll go ahead and complete that to see what kind of prizes we get. Also, boop. So we got, let's see, that's 400, 800, basically 800 pebbles, and 10 pieces of linen scraps. Our wolves also gained XP, and we gained XP in the hunting job. Profession, whatever. Oh, hold on, we got another pet here. Oh, another pastel striped ferret. This one's cute too. Man, I'm doing so much soda right now. I'm having so much soda. It's delicious. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this ferret. I zoomed in too far and now I can't battle. Alright, there we go. We got the pastel striped ferret. Let me show it off again. Isn't it pretty? It's blue and pink and green. It looks like sherbet a little bit. Anyway. So yeah, I think I've shown off pretty much most of the stuff that's actually in Lorwolf. Now we can just grind and vibe and chat and have a good time. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. It's having a good time. Oh wait, there's one more thing. So cute. Yeah, I know. I know, right? There's one more thing in Lorwolf which I haven't shown off, which is the Gauntlet, which is, it's a way of using the auto battle system where you fight waves of enemies that get harder and harder, like, you know, more and more powerful. Basically, the enemy levels up every time. And the teams of enemies are randomly generated, so you have to form a well-balanced team to be able to fight various different enemy teams. And then you fight them, and your HP and energy, which is just like mana, carries over from one battle to the next. So you gotta make sure you have a healing on your team, so you can sustain yourselves across multiple, you know, rounds, basically. So we've just won round 6. We can continue to round 7. Let's go ahead and do that. And the further we go, the more prizes we get, and like you'll get better and better prizes as at each level. But obviously the enemies get stronger and stronger, and you can quit when you beat a level and take your prizes home. Or if you move on and then your wolves are all defeated, well, then you don't get any prizes. So it's a risk-reward thing, right? And you have to be like really, you really have to figure out, like, am I okay with losing all of these items at the next level if I get, you know, a really tough team, or a really tough enemy team? But like, it's also really important to craft a good team that you think can get you through to, you know, like at least level 10, for example, most of the time. And again, we don't actually have to watch these battles, we can refresh and it'll skip it. However, there is a cooldown on moving to the next gauntlet level, so you can't just like mash refresh and then continue and mash refresh and continue, which is good, I think. Let's also go to the Fly Rising Coliseum. Just while we're waiting for this. And now, I think we are gonna move on to level 9 in the gauntlet. It's a bit risky. Oh yes! Okay. There was a llama character in the back line, which is really risky, really dangerous, but we counterattacked it and it's gone now, and yay! Oh, hold on, we also get a pet over here. Oh, a light yellow striped ferret. That one's cute. That one's very cute. Anyway. We're just kind of vibing now, to be honest. We're just kind of vibing now. We have hit that point in the stream where I have sufficiently explained almost everything. I don't know how I'm gonna do my future virtual pet streams, because, like, I don't want to, like, keep explaining, like, well, I don't know. That's not necessarily true. I explain everything a lot. But I was gonna say, I'm gonna get tired of explaining every single mechanic of every single game every time I start a new virtual pet stream. But that's not even true. That's just a flat-out lie. I love explaining stuff. Okay, let's continue to level 10. This is a bit risky. This is a bit risky-misky, but we'll try it. Carl says, I think it's great. It's awesome to just keep watching you go through it. No need to explain each time. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I kind of like, lately I've been a bit self-conscious about, like, oh god, I have to, you know, like, you know, be engaging, blah blah, and it's like, no, I'm just having a good time. I'm just having a good time. We're just gonna chill. But at the same time, I love info dumping, so it's like, sometimes I just end up doing it anyway. Not because I feel like I have to, but because it's fun for me. But I do think I hit a point where I'm like, okay, what do I talk about? You know, sometimes I hit a point where I'm like, the auto-battling is fun to watch too. Oh, good, good. Here, I'll actually zoom in a bit. Or that doesn't make it bigger. Ah, here we go. Bigger, bigger. And then the Flight Rising battle system on the left is not auto-battling, so I'm doing that while I wait for the auto-battles to finish in Lorwolf. We'll see if we get any good loot today. Oh man. Don't you dodge my attack? Silly enemy. Should we go to level 11? Should we try? We do have... I'm not sure if... No, I don't think I'm gonna. We're gonna quit and claim our rewards, because first of all we have a Moonstone Shard here, which is a piece of premium currency that's worth, like... I guess that's worth a cent USD. But also, like... Oh, man, he dodged again. Dang it. But also, our wolves don't have that much energy, and... no, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Continue to level 11. Ooh, this looks like a sketchy team. Ooh, this looks like a sketchy enemy team. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. We're risking it for the biscuit here. The enemies are officially a higher level than our wolves, so it's a bit scary. A bit scary. Let me move it so that my ear isn't in the way. Okay, we got one enemy down. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Ooh, this is looking sketchy. This is looking sketchy. Okay, we got that guy down. I think we skip our next turn here. Maybe? We might be okay, though? Okay, cool. We blocked some damage. Or, no. We countered. That's good, at least. However... we're getting really low here. Really low. Some of our wolves are really low on HP. That's not great. I think we've got this, but like... yeah, I think we've got this. Just... eek. Okay, okay, okay. The rat, this rat over here is carrying us, I feel like. Yes, we did it! We did it! We beat level 11, and we only got a little bit of money, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and quit and get our rewards. And we completed an activity as well. Feed all of our wolves. Gauntlet is pretty expensive on food. Just to start, a gauntlet run costs 50 stamina on all of your wolves that are participating. So, in my case here, that's 150 stamina. And again, you have to feed your wolves to restore their stamina. Or you can just wait, but it takes a while, so I just feed them. But then again, that's like... I have a complete excess of food, so it's not like I need to, like, conserve it. I play this game enough that- hey Figgies, how's it going? Hello! But yeah, I play this game enough that, like, I don't need to conserve food. I just have, like, so much. Captures, captures. I want dragon eggs, so that we can do a dragon egg hatching stream someday. I do currently have 17 dragon eggs, which is probably enough. Well, it'd be enough for like probably like a half hour of dragon egg hatching stream. But I think like if I get like 30 dragon eggs, that'd probably be enough for a longer stream. And then I could also save up chests for us to open too. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to have just, like, essentially a loot box opening stream where some of the loot is virtual pets. I think that'd be great. Let me get some soda for a second. Oh my god, he dodged! Rude. Okay, oh my gosh. I love soda. It helps me when I'm sleepy. Gonna keep going on. And by the way, it doesn't just cost stamina to start the gauntlet run. Ooh, hold on. We got a pet over here. A striped ferret. How cute. It doesn't just cost money to start a gauntlet run. Also, every time you start a new level of the gauntlet, it costs 5 stamina for, per wolf. So in our case, that's 15 stamina per level. But really, like, that just means that you really want to keep going, like, as far as you can. Because, you know, when you first start the gauntlet, that's 150 stamina, but, like, going to a new level and getting more and more rewards is cheaper, essentially. It's more efficient, I guess. Okay, so we got a bone, an egg, a candle, and a little bit of money. A wee bit. It's really not much money, though. That's okay, we'll get more, we'll get more. We'll get more money. More money. I'm also thinking... I might switch off of Flight Rising Coliseum in a minute. Also, what do we got? Dig site activity? Cool. Oh hey, so you know how we were digging in the archaeology minigame earlier? Well, we have found a thingy. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, it is a familiar. It's some kind of Nautilus thing. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do more digging in the archaeology minigame. But the other thing I was thinking of doing... hold on. Let's continue here first. And then, let's see, can I move this over here? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. What? What was that sound? I don't know. There was a sound. I don't know what it was. Oh, it was my dog, I think. Anyway, let's check if there's anything on the spinning wheel at Xanje that I want. Not really, but there are some butterflies that might be nice to have. Because I'm thinking, like, this is the trap I get into with virtual pets, where I want to play all the games at the same time, and I want to do all the features in all the games at the same time. So it's like I've got 2 tabs open right now, which is some heavy multitasking, but it's not enough for me. There's so much other stuff I want to do. You know what I mean? Mm. Usually with this team that I drafted, oh wow, the rat is really low on HP. Oh, did the llama hurt it? It probably was the llama. Anyway, this llama sucks because it gets like 400% crit damage, and it gets extra crit chance as well. So basically, if it just like hits one of your squishy backliners, they're just instantly dead. It sucks. But, that's kind of why I have this fox over here, the yellow and orange, or the green and orange fox over here, because she can counterattack. Like, rarely, but she can, and counterattacking the llama will just instantly kill it as well, because it deals so much damage. So it's just like a damage reflect, essentially. Let's head to the Stray Meadow on Xanje, because there's a lot of, like, event currencies floating around in the Stray Meadow right now. Like, these butterflies are event currency, these rainbow pride fruits are event currency, so I just want to, like, grab everything and click on everything, essentially. Alright, here we got the battle over here. I forgot to show it to you guys. See. The llama killed, well, the raven last hit our rat, but like, the llama basically killed our rat. Okay, so now we've got 1 unit down, we do actually have to quit. But the good thing is we got some, premium currency anyway, so it works. It works out. We'll feed everybody again with some mushroom soup that we cooked, and we'll go ahead and start the gauntlet. Restart it. Yes. Then the other thing I want to do, God, there's so many freaking windows I have open right now that I want even more. Okay, here, I gotta calm down. I gotta just, we'll do Kali for a bit longer. Gosh. Because, like, now I'm like, there's other Lorwolf stuff I want to do, but I also want to do freaking Gauntlet. Oh well. I can only pick 2 things at a time to do, and it upsets me. Not really. But you know what I mean? I want to do all of the virtual pet things. I want to get all of the loot. All of it, all at once. All of the loot, all of the time. Hey, we could draft a new, Gauntlet team as well, so I could show you guys how the, like, actual, like, team building works. That could be nice. I have been wanting to experiment with a new team, but this one works pretty well, so... All the pet sites at the same time! Yeah, exactly, all the pet sites at the same time. All of them. I mean, I do have, 1, 2, 3, 4... I do have 4 up at the moment. I do have 4 up at the moment, so... 4 whole virtual pet sites. At one time. Yeah, we got a battle item in our loot on Flight Rising. That's not terrible, I guess. I want dragon eggs. Give me dragon eggs, please. Please give me dragon eggs. Gimme. They're so rare, though. Dragon eggs are really rare. Ooh, we got that llama in the back line here again. But it's only level 4. Surely it won't kill my wolves. Oh yeah, and the other thing is, it has like... I think its special ability increases its crit chance, or maybe just like damage output? I don't know. It's ridiculous if you just like aren't able to kill it before it gets an attack off, pretty much. Like, it gets 1 attack off and you're like, oh god! Oh my god, stop dodging my stuff. Silly NPCs, let me murder you. I want treasure. Oh my god. This is irritating me. We shall continue on in the gauntlets. Oh, there we go. Nice. I honestly really like the way that they did the stamina system in Lorwolf. Like, you don't have to feed your wolves, but food is, like, really nice to have, because if you want to play hardcore, oh, hold on, we got a pet over here. If you want to play hardcore, you're gonna need food, because you'll just, like, keep using up your stamina. And it's kind of nice, because there's, like, passive ways to get food, like through farming, which means that if you're not a hardcore player, you have, you still have, like, significant income from selling food to hardcore players. So it's, like, kind of a catch-up mechanic, because it allows currency to flow from hardcores to casuals, if that makes sense. Which I really like. I really like the way that... Actually, Carl, I'm pretty sure you and I talked at some point about adding a similar system for Dare at, like, some point in the past. Where I was like, oh, I think having food be, like, you know, you farm food and then, you know, it's kind of a catch-up mechanic because it makes currency flow from the hardcores to, you know, to the casuals. I'm pretty sure that exact system is something that we discussed, which just makes it, like, extra validating to see it working well in Lorwolf, you know? Because it's like, oh shoot, yeah, you remember that? Awesome. But yeah, we talked about that exact thing, and seeing it implemented in Lorwolf is like, oh, okay, it works. It was actually a good idea. You know, we kind of think the developers of Lorwolf and you and I kind of had the same brainwave in that moment, I guess. Oh my gosh. There's actually a lot of other things like that I was like, always thinking that I'd love to see them in a virtual pet site, and they ended up, like, in Lorwolf. And I was like, oh my god, really? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I want to also show you the custom apparel, like, system UI at some point, just because we were talking about it. But, like, as an example, let me just show it off real quick. So, like, this is my pack leader, Miss Pekin, and I've already showed you her in the fact that, like, I drew this dress for her and these lovely socks. But if we go over to the actual, like, custom apparel page, you'll see, like, boom, there's a ton of custom apparel that people have made for this game, and it's all really nice. But we can filter by, like, you know, female, kit, vegetation, head, you know, we can apply all- oh, okay, we didn't actually get anything. Okay, hold on, let's just not filter by location. See, there's all kinds of flowers that you can put on your, you know, flowers, and oh my god, some of these are really, there's so much vegetation, I didn't even notice there's this much, but, like, you know, so this is all player-created stuff. It's really nice. Anyway, I just wanted to show that off, because I think they did it really gracefully. I still want to get more sales on my socks and dress. I haven't gotten any recently, but I think part of that is because, well, my dress is really expensive. It's a pretty cool way of doing it, yeah. But I think also, like, part of the reason my things aren't selling is because my dress is really expensive, but I don't want to lower the price on it. But, then the socks, I also raised the price on those, but I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's got, like, an issue, actually, or if I'm just imagining it. You know what I mean? I don't actually know. Dude, we're getting familiars like crazy over here. That's nice. I mean, they're not, like, worth much most of the time. Maybe, like... Evan Rose says, whoa, when did you move to YouTube streams? Is this Evan, is this, who is this? Is this Evan, hold on. Who is this from Twitch? When did you move to YouTube streams? That's a good question. I am, is this the other Evan? The other Evan? Anyway, good question. I'm not entirely sure that I'm moving, like, 100% to YouTube streams, but I'm thinking about it because I'm having a really good time on YouTube. Yes, thing that you eat when you wake up, friend. Okay, hi. Welcome, thing that... Welcome. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube streams and having a good time with them. Mainly I did them because, like, I don't know, I was just in a weird spot mentally, and, like, I still am. And I was like, I just want to try YouTube because, like, nah. And then Figgy's also tried YouTube and had really good, like, she was having fun with it, and people were, like, really talkative, and, like, not that you guys ever have to be talkative, but, like, I just, like, she seemed to have a really good time with it, and, like, I wanted to try it out, and now I'm having a good time with it, too. Hello. YouTube has my actual human name instead of my goofy internet name. Oh, okay, okay. I understand, I understand. I understand. But, yeah, I'm having a good time with it so far, but also, like, one of my besties, isn't able to watch Twitch streams because of her poopy internet. But she's able to watch YouTube streams, and I miss her, and want to hang out with her more, so I think, like, at least temporarily I'm doing this. But yeah. And, of course, also there was some of it was influenced by, like, Twitch being a dingus recently, and making some silly changes that I'm, like, not really affected by immediately. But I was like, you know what, this seems like a chance to move, or, like, not move, but, like, test the waters, right? Yeah, me too. Thank you, Evan. Thank you for being so encouraging. Yeah, I'm having a good time so far. And I've been mainly, like, just like binge streaming this one game. But today I wanted to do Virtual Pets because it sounded fun, and I wanted to play Virtual Pets anyway. And I had some friends who were like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. And also, while I'm streaming... Oh, hold on. While I'm streaming, I'm kind of... Well, you guys can't hear it, but I'm listening to the original Game Boy Pokemon Red and Blue and Gold and Silver soundtracks, and it is so nostalgic, let me tell you. I don't know if you guys are, like, quote-unquote old enough to have grown up with those games, but I am. Man, that was, like, one of my, some of my first memories. Some of my very oldest memories are with Pokemon Red and Blue. I remember playing Pokemon Red, my sister's copy, before I learned to read, and it helped me learn to read. And I remember learning to read with— oh my god, stop dodging, you goofy NPC. I remember learning to read with some of the official Pokemon books. Like, there was a Pokédex book, like soft cover, do they call it? Soft cover? You know what I mean. Paperback. It's a paperback Pokemon Pokédex. And, I learned to read with that stuff, for sure. Evan says, cool, sorry I haven't been around much. I've had a funeral and pretty big money scare following the time off. It's been a time. I am so sorry to hear that, Evan. I hope things, get a little bit less bumpy on your road soon. You had a hand-me-down Game Boy with Blue? That is awesome. When I was a kid, the first, like, console we had was a hand-me-down NES, then we skipped the SNES. SNES? You know, the SNES. Do people call it SNES? Anyway. We skipped the SNES, and then we got our own N64 when I was a kid. Your first ever video game was Blue? Oh, yay. I don't know if it was my first ever one, but it was the first ever one that I got really obsessed with. You know what I mean? Like, I was one of those kids who, like, Pokemon was my thing when I was young. The Nintendo... sneeze. Yes. The Super SNES. That has tickled me, thank you. But, like... what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Pokemon. When I was a kid, I remember, getting, like, Lunchables that had Pokemon on the box, and I would buy all the— well, I say I would buy them as if I was, like, 4 and would buy Lunchables myself, but, like, you know, we would get all of the different Lunchables with the different Pokemon on the back, and I would cut them out of the cardboard of the box and, like, collect them all, you know what I mean? Carl says, I loved Pokemon until it went 3D. Mecker says, no Pokemon allowed in my house growing up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds like you were missing out, but hopefully you had fun with other stuff, you know what I mean? Evan says, I always say sneeze, like sniz, because I refuse to talk like a human. Yes, I snizzed. I understand. Also, hi Mecker! Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Oh my goodness. Should we? No, we should probably quit. We should probably quit. There we go. Oh, we got another pet in the stray meadow. Hold on. Ferret. Baby ferret. Okay. We'll start the gauntlet again then. We're just kind of grinding gauntlet for moonstones. Just kind of grinding them stones into moon dust. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was going for something there, but it didn't quite land. I was aiming somewhere. I went somewhere else. Oh my lord. Oh hey, we got a shard right away. This, honestly, Lorwolf is really generous with its free premium currency. You know, like, premium currency that you don't have to pay money for. Mecker said, my mom got her hands on a pamphlet saying it was satanic. Ah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, there was no, like, satanic panic in my house growing up. The worst it got was, like, my parents wouldn't let us watch The Simpsons, which, like, I mean, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, I think, for, what were we, like, 5? But apparently it was, like, an issue, like, I distinctly remember, like, we were not allowed to watch Simpsons, even if we, you know, were at somebody else's house or whatever. Which, like, I think that's reasonable. I don't know, I haven't really seen much of The Simpsons, so I don't know how inappropriate it is for children, but I think it is, right? I don't know. For a 5-year-old, probably. But, I was always the kid who, like, I was bringing video games over to other kids' houses, you know what I mean? So there was never that problem of, like, you can't go to so-and-so's house because they've got video games. That was not a problem for me. It was the other way around. God, I was obsessed with well, I still am. I still am obsessed with video games, but, like, it's always been this way. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I have changed a little bit since I was a kid. Nah, I've changed a lot, but, like, some things are still very much the same. That's actually funnily— okay, hold on, let me get a sip of soda and then I'll start another tangent. Oh my gosh. So, the games we're playing right now are virtual pet type games in the style of— well, I say in the style of Neopets, but, like, they're really not. They're just, like, the entire, like, virtual pet site. Microcosm? What is a word? I don't know English. The entire, like, virtual pets phenomenon, at least in the way that I enjoy it, was spawned from Neopets back in the day. And when Neopets was really big, well, I first started playing when I was 10 years old. So, I'm not sure how much that ages me, because Neo has been around for a long time in different, like, ways, I guess. Like, I quit playing before the Dress Up update came and before, like, premium, like, I don't think premium in-game purchases were a thing before I stopped playing when I was a kid. Because back then it was like, you would just support a game by, like, dude, Neo was huge back then. Like, it had, like advertising partnerships with, like, it was sponsored by McDonald's back in the day, or was it Burger King? No, it was McDonald's. Maybe both. But anyway, it was huge back then. You know, and, like, but it was mostly just, like, ads, sponsorships, and that kind of thing. You couldn't spend real money to buy anything in the game back then. So that's, like, how old I am, I guess, is, like, back before microtransactions were really a thing, right? But God, that game was so formative. Two games that were very formative on my life when I was a kid, you know, like Pokemon, Neopets. Those are two. And it's funny because I didn't spend that much time with Neopets either. It was like my first real experience with the internet, because I remember being 10 years old and I would have to this is back when the internet wasn't as much of a thing, really. I mean, it was a thing, but it was different. And every day when I came home from school and I wanted to go on the computer and play Neopets, I'd say, "Hey Mom, can I go on the computer?" You know, I don't know, do kids do that these days? Do the kids have to ask their parents to go on the computer now? You know, when they're like 10. Because, like, now the computer is just, like, such a huge part of our lives that, like, I feel like that would be weird. But anyway, that's how it worked at my house back then. And we had dial-up, so it was like, you know, like all of those, the dial-up noises. I can't do dial-up noises with my mouth, but, like, if you know, you know. So we had the dial-up noises every day. You couldn't use the phone and the internet at the same time. So it was like, you know, like, Carl says both my kids ended up having their own laptops growing up. We had a family computer when I was a kid, though. Kids these days are way luckier than us. Certainly in regard to internet stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. We had that was our situation as well, was we had a family computer for when I was a kid. Yep. I think I got my first, like, laptop when I was, like, 13 or 14, maybe? But that was, like, maybe it was, I don't know how long it was. I don't know how old I was. I might have been older or younger, I don't know. But, like, when I was 10, definitely. 10 definitely was on the family computer. And, yeah, those were days. That was a part of my life that happened. That also, like, all of these memories feel fake, you know, like just thinking about it, like, relative to today, right? Some of that stuff just feels like, did that really happen, you know? But anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that line of, like, talk or whatever, but, like, I don't know. All of the kids who grew up playing Neopets, you know, like myself, they're all adults now and making their own games. And because Neopets was such a formative experience for some of them, a lot of games that are, you know, taking inspiration from Neopets are in existence now. And I would definitely say that, like, anything that falls into the virtual pet site category takes inspiration from, like, it might not take inspiration from Neopets, but it's influenced by it indirectly, if nothing else, right? Because, like, you can't be a virtual pet site and not be influenced by Neopets, because, like, you know, even if you're like, oh no, I was inspired by Fly Rising, I never even heard of Neopets, it's like, Fly Rising is influenced by Neopets, so you're indirectly influenced by Neopets, you know what I mean? Should we go to level 11? We'll try it. Well, there will be an attempt. Oh, this team looks scary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Oh hey, we got another familiar. Nice. We're also, like, getting some flower petals that you could sell for, like, a lot of money for some reason. I guess because people just don't grind in this area in the game. But I do. Because I can sell the flower petals. And get dragon eggs and stuff. If we're really lucky. Hey, we actually got this. We actually, like, we're gonna win this fight. What? That's crazy. That's wild. Uh-oh, we might lose somebody, though. I'm not sure how fast that thing is. Come on, attack. Okay, we're good. We're good, actually. I don't know if it just didn't crit or what. Should we go to level 12? Yes! Well, oh, we need to feed people. Okay, hold on. Go to level 12, yes! Oh, this looks tough. Uh-oh, this is a really tough one. Uh-oh. We're probably gonna die here. Uh-oh. The problem here is the enemy team has one of these little beetle things, which when you attack it, it has a chance to stun you, and it's in the front line. And we don't have any rogue types, so we just have to get through this thing and like get stunned over and over, and like the whole time their backline's gonna be attacking us, and it's gonna be a mess. And this thing's really tanky and has shield and stuff. So this is rough. This is rough. This is gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough fight. But we're chipping it down. We're chipping its HP down, so that's good. It's just going slowly, which is not great. Uh-oh, our rat's about to go down as well. Okay, we got somebody healed. Okay, good. The beetle's down. That's good. No, it's just their backline that we have to deal with. Ooh, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? We lost our rat. Okay. We might be able to do this still, though. They do have a lot of shielding, and I think this guy shields allies as well. Okay, cool. That's a lot of damage. Good. Uh-oh. That's also a lot of damage, and not good. Okay, let's see. We got another parrot over here. Oh, there we go. Oh. This is also getting, like, to a really late turn. Like, we're on turn 11, and if we don't win by turn 15, we automatically lose, which is not great. Uh-oh. Yeah, we lost our main damage. Shoot. It's not good at all. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Failed. Okay, I just refreshed it to skip it. Dang it. It's okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. I had to go for the YOLO on stage 12. I had to. You guys get it. We never don't go for the YOLO on this stream, even in virtual pets. Funny! And let's grab some butterflies and pride fruits. Yay! Oh my god! We're dodging! I hate it when enemies dodge in flight rising. Oh my god! Not again! It's just frustrating. I don't think it brings anything to the battle system. To be honest with you. I'm like kind of borderline on it with Lorwolf. I'm not sure if I like dodging in Lorwolf's battle system or not. I think mainly it's just like really, it's extra irritating in Flight Rising because you end up like, basically the meta is just to use this attack that if it gets a killing blow it refunds your mana. But if it doesn't get the killing blow, it just uses a buttload of mana, so like if you miss, then you end up like having to rebuild your mana and stuff. So it's just annoying. Like, extra annoying because of that, when you miss an attack. I should probably, like, look at our other professions in Lorwolf for a bit. But this is kind of cozy, and I'm having a good time, so I'm just gonna not play efficiently or whatever. As much as I'm normally obsessed with, like, optimizing my time on these games, because, you know, I want money in the game to buy things such as prettier wolves or whatever. I'm just vibing right now. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a vibe. A wee bit of a vibe. Alright, we got another bunny over here. We shall continue. What prizes did we get so far? Not much. Believe it or not, the prizes in the Lorwolf Gauntlet actually used to be much worse. They big time buffed the Pebble rewards for it. It used to be like 10% of what it is now, I think. Might also used to have been easier, I don't know. Haven't found any dragon eggs yet today. I'm actually kind of surprised because we've been grinding pretty hard on Flight Rising. We might have also found one and I didn't notice, but I don't think so. Ooh. Another familiar. Oh my gosh. Dodgies. Boss time! Every so often a boss will appear in the Fire Rising Folly, which is usually just pretty annoying because it just takes a lot of, like, stamina, or, like, mana, basically, to defeat, and then, like, sometimes you'll end up taking HP damage. I'm in such an easy, like, low-level area right now that we don't take HP damage or anything like that. But, they can be annoying. They also can drop their, the boss's familiar, though, which is really rare and valuable. I don't... Like, you can sell them for, like, a lot. Should we keep going? Yeah, we'll keep going. It should be fine, I think, I hope. It'd suck if we lost this early. We're only on level 8. There we go. Nice. Hopefully we win this level, but I think we will. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, see that Raven is... Yeah, there we go, he's dead. There's another boss. And we're all, like, healed back up now, which is nice. Let's go to level 9, then. Ew, this one looks gross. Like a gross enemy team. Oh, by the way, there is a PvP version of the auto-battling system in Lorwolf. I just never play it, because it takes a while, and usually there aren't any, like, many other human players, and it fills with bots. But there are exclusive prizes that you can get from it, so it's like, eh. I just haven't played it in a while. But yeah, there is a PvP version of it. It's just like I said, nobody plays it. Oh my goodness. That's a dead rat. Bop, there it goes. Okay, we'll quit out here then, at level 9. Oh good, we got a premium currency. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's try again. Oh my god, boss again. I guess it's a good thing in this case, because, like I said, it's no trouble for us to actually defeat the boss at this level. And we have chances for really good treasure, so... It's actually not a bad thing in this particular case. It is a little bit slow, though, which is annoying, but... I'm getting a wee bit sleepies. I'll probably... Oh, hey, we got one up. Okay. I'll probably go, take a break soon and grab my wake-up meds. I mean, it is 2 already. I woke up pretty late today. But yeah, I'll probably take a breaky soon. I'm just so cozy, I don't want to get up. Know what I mean? Very cozies. Here we go. Ah, captcha. Alright. Continue grinding loot. I do love loot. Honestly, I could play a game. Well, I guess I have played a game that's basically just like a loot drop simulator, you know? But I like, there's just something so satisfying about, like, loot pinatas, getting rare drops. I feel like it would, like, be reasonable to construct a game purely out of these things. Well, I guess that's basically what an incremental game is, right? Is you get loot incrementally. Which, that reminds me I need to work on my own incremental game that I've been wanting to work on but, like, not had energy to lately. Which is just a game for writers, for creative writing. Oh, I could use that to work on my scripts for YouTube videos. But anyway, basically it's like every time you write a word, you get progress in the game. Which I think is a pretty good, like, adaptation of, like, you know, click once to earn progress or whatever. It's just, you know, you type instead. And a lot of you already know about that project, but I don't know. I like talking about it. It's actually coming along pretty well. It's just like, there's a lot of little tasks that I don't really feel like doing that I need to do to get it to the next version. Some of them are art tasks, some of them are code tasks. A lot of them are just like maintenance related stuff, like you know, moving stuff around in the code or whatever, or in the game engine or whatever. So there's a lot of that needs to get done. Maybe I should do that after stream today. That'd be fun. Maybe. Depends on my energy level, I guess. But yeah, I need to get back on that. Especially, I mean, how long until, hold on, let me think. National Novel Writing Month is November, right? Is it November or October? I don't actually know. But I've always wanted to release a demo of that game in time for NaNoWriMo one year. And I haven't done it yet. But like, if I could do it this year, that would be so hype. And technically the game is playable, it's just not good. Like, you know what I mean, like, there's a lot of issues with it, and it's playable, but like, I don't know. I don't want to release it in this state. I also, like, I don't want to release it in a state that's not like, oh yeah, you can play this, you know, and like, I don't want to make people wait for me to finish developing a game that I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish, you know? So I'm trying to get it to a spot where I'm like, okay, you can, this is like pseudo-finished, or like finished enough that, you know, like I'm not gonna make people pay money for it until it's completely done, and I'm not gonna make people pay money for it yet this year, but like, I don't want people to like get excited about a game that might never, like, that I might not continue working on, you know? So that's kind of the situation I'm in there. Yeah, I'm getting super tired. Hey guys, I'm gonna get up for a breaky, and grab my wake up meds, and I'll be back in like 5, okay? One sec. So, but yeah, I'll be back in like 5-ish. How about? I'll see you soon. Hello. Hi again. I'm back. Wow. Okay. Welcome back to the Virtual Pet stream, everybody. I took my wakey pill. Thank you, Carl, for the welcome back. Yep, I took my awake time pill, so I should be having brain zoomies before long. And in the meantime, we're just gonna vibe a bit, like before. So, let me just check out, let's check out some things over here. Get some, like, things queued up. I'm really good at talking right now, obviously. But like, here, let's click on some junk, and, basically, like we were mining earlier, right? So I want to finish that up, because, like, we've got a full minecart here for mining, so we're gonna go over to the smelter. That's gonna take some time for our wolf to move, but, like, we can at least get it queued up for now. Piggy says, Super Mario and the sneeze! You're late to the sneeze joke. No, that's okay, Figgies. Super Mario and the sneeze! That's always welcome. That joke is always welcome. Anyway, let's check our cooking pot. We got a bunch of bacon and some premium currency. Hopefully that wasn't, like, in the meat. That would be gross if so. Let's see. I'll make some mushroom soup. Wait, I can only make one. Never mind. I need more salt or whatever. Or wait, no, I can make multiple. Okay. Oh, also, let's check out the NPC shop. Because we can get a free... Every, what? 6 hours we can get a free item. Oh yay, we got a rice seed or whatever. Whatever. Also buy some blue dye, so we can dye things blue, obviously. What's this? What is it? What is it, though? It's not gonna tell me what it is, apparently. Oh, it's like popping up elsewhere, whatever. Honestly, buying more companions might not be a bad idea. Because, like, we have a bunch of wolves without companions, and some of these are already, like, properly leveled up and stuff, so they'll give us pebbles for interacting with them. Hard decision to make. Nah, I'll leave it for now. However, yeah, I'm gonna go catch up on interacting with companions. Because I reckon, yep, some of ours are off cooldown again. Such as this deer thingy. Bruh. That's like no money, what the heck? 37 pebbles? What? Oh my god. We'll just go down here and use the NPC to autoplay with some of them. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go crafting as well, because we should have our crafting done. We need more bones really bad, so we should probably, like, go exploring instead of just doing Gauntlet. Although... we'll continue to level 9 in Gauntlet later, how about? Yeah, ooh, hunting task as well. Okay, we'll do hunting. Let me also zoom out a little bit, because we're way too zoomed in for me to see things. Who has a pet that would work well here? Maybe this one? Maybe you? Nat? Nat the wolf. I'll go exploring. Probably in the same spot as always. Doo-doo. Entering caves, battling bears, etc., etc. Honestly, exploring in this game has become so automatic for me. I can just do it really fast. Which is nice, because it gives me more prizes per, you know, minute or whatever. PPH, prizes per hour. There we go. Oh, I'm mad tired. Oh, we should also harvest some crops from our farm. I said that weird. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll plant some wheat then. Okay. We're also going back to Gauntlet because I think I'm too tired to do anything that isn't just like grinding. My meds should kick in soon though. Hopefully. No, they should. Although maybe, I should probably call this stream here just because I'm tired. I mean, I'll perk up later, but I can always chat with you guys later, right? So yeah, I think I will call the stream here then. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again next time that I stream or whatever. I want to give special shoutouts to Canoe and Korgoth for supporting me on Patreon. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye. Yeah, thanks, Carl. Bye.